for the trucks.
Listen to him work the throttle. This is so fun to hear him just try to squeeze the gas down as Joey Logano goes for a ride. We're riding on his bumper, Vince.
Logano won the Cup race on the dirt last year. Yeah, he was in the booth with us, went out, won the race. Kurt Busch is hoping the same holds true this year.
I wonder why Kurt was so adamant about being up here with us. I thought it was us, but maybe not, Vince.
I don't think so.
I'm liking what I'm seeing, though. The track's not a lot of mud and no dust so far. It'll be interesting to see as the trucks put some laps on it what kind of lane they take. I know NASCAR worked with the track here, the track prep team with Bristol Motor Speedway to put some variable banking into the corners, hoping that the trucks would go up the hill somewhat. Hailie Deegan, second fastest here. Look how sideways she gets it on entry, Vince. You remember last year, Truex, a guy that hadn't run much dirt, he just sort of held his truck more straight. I'm interested to see if they really toss him into the corner, if that's the fast way around here or what we learn.
Well, I think with the condition of the dirt right now, you're going to see a lot of that back end out.
22.
Ben Rhodes, the only one under the 22nd mark so far, but we'll see, in all likelihood, others join him as you're watching Hailie Deegan come up on the 12 of Spencer Boyd.
She's going to back her down there, and there's Ben Rhodes. He's was fastest, and Hailie just eclipsed him. So she went down in the 1990s and is the fastest truck in this practice so far.
I saw Ben downstairs in the pit area before practice, and he was super excited about getting back on the dirt. Ran second here to Truex last year.
Well, wouldn't you be, Vince?
Yes.
Look, I mean, this is just so cool to watch. Seeing these trucks hung out, watching who's able to get their arms around this half mile first.
A lot of different thought processes too, Mike, aren't there? I mean, you got guys that it is fun. You know, they really are looking forward to the fun. Others are thinking, boy, I hope this isn't a disaster. You know, a guy like Ty Majeski's never raced anything on dirt before. You know, I talked to Buddy Kofoid, who's going to run the 51 for Kyle Busch Motorsports. He'd never even been to Bristol before getting here yesterday. So there's a lot of different levels of expectations for this field here this weekend.
And you know, I remember as a kid, Vince, coming here and watching my brother back in the early 80s dominate. And I just could not wait. I knew I'd get to race at Bristol one day, and I couldn't wait for that day. I can only imagine Buddy Kofoid and how he felt coming to town, getting to race dirt, which is how he's raised and brought up, and now being able to be out on the racetrack here at Bristol. That's got to be special. Looking
at Tate Fogelman, who's inside the top 10 currently in speed. Hey, speaking of your brother, DW is going to be back in the booth with Mike and Clint on Sunday, and in fact today for practice as well. So really saw Darrell down in the television compound earlier. It was great to see him. Looks great, and going to be the Walter brothers working it again this weekend at Bristol.
One thing I'll tell you, if you want to see a happy man, a smiling face, walk up to my brother, because he is just so excited to be in the booth with Clint and Mike and be here for racing at Bristol. He like me, didn't grow up on dirt, but certainly loves and respects and appreciates the talents that these drivers have to be able to be fast on the dirt. And speaking of which, Stuart Friesen is the fastest man in Eastern Tennessee. Let's take a ride and listen to him work that throttle. Listen to that rear end hookup. Whoa, 19.6. Really able to get the throttle down hard and keep it down. Listen to that. That makes you want to get out there and give it a run, doesn't it, Vince? 19.4.